morning, Outlookers. Good morning, good morning. A pleasant morning to everyone. How are you? How are you today? I hope all is well with you, as things are great with me. I just had experienced a strong rain, malakas na ulan, and you know, since childhood, I always loved the rain. I always loved it when it rained. I just love the pitter-patter of the raindrops on our roof. And I don't know, may mga taong ayaw ng ulan, but ako, personally, I love it because I consider it as a blessing, and there are so many memories for me about the rain, no? Alam nyo, when I was young, when it rained, it was always good when it rained because gagawa ang grandmother ko ng something hot, no? Like binignit. Do you love binignit? I love it, no? Kahit man lang champurado, basta we have something hot on the table during rainy days. That's why I love the rain. I have so many memories with the rain, with my loved ones. So this morning, it's a kind of gloomy morning or dark morning, but for me it's a blissful morning. No, so I'd like to share with you another verse which has been very inspirational for me, along my Christian walk. My walk with the Lord. There have been many times, our Christian walk is never smooth. It is actually a roller coaster. That is why when we do not remember or memorize verses that are so important and so encouraging for us, bagsak tayo mga Outlookers. So this one is Romans chapter 8 verse 28, and it says, and in all things God works for the good of those who love Him and those who are called according to His purpose. So that is Romans chapter 8 verse 28. Alam nyo kasi mga Outlookers, hindi lahat ng bagay na gusto natin nangyayari sa buhay natin. No matter how faithful we are, no matter how much faithful we are according to how we think about it, akala natin we have been so faithful to the Lord, pero alam nyo, only the Lord is very faithful to us. Marami tayong mga bagsak moments sa buhay natin, and every time that the things that we wanted will not come to reality, hindi nangyayari, ano ang tendency? Ano ba yan? We get discouraged. We think that the Lord does not love us. Nagpinagdadamutan tayo. We feel like retreating, from the battle of life. But alam nyo, sabi ng verse, and in all things God works together for the good of those who love Him, those who are called according to His purpose. In all things, sa lahat ng bagay, hindi lang sa mga mabubuting nangyayari sa buhay natin, pati rin sa mga hindi mabubuti at hindi magagandang nangyayari sa buhay natin. Halimbawa, you are set to marry this person and suddenly nag-back out siya. Or hindi mo alam bakit. What happened? I have witnessed so many, hindi naman so many, a couple perhaps of incidents involving either the guy or the girl, or yung dalawang story na alam ko, yung guy ang nag-back out, and just a couple of months before their wedding. So what did the girl feel? It's so breaking, crushing. It's such a very crushing experience for the left one. Yung iniwanan, no? Okay lang yung sa nang iwan, pero sa iniwanan ako, perhaps some would even think of committing suicide because they were already building plans that included that person, no? Building plans of the future that included that person. But suddenly he left you, or the guy left. So of course, natural reaction is napakasakit, Kuya Eddie, di ba? No? So it is in these times that it's very hard to believe that God cares for us. It is in these times that nahihirapan tayong umintindi sa anong klaseng love si Lord meron. But you know what? Sabi niya sa verse na ito, Romans 8:28, in all things God will work together for the good of those who love Him, those who are called according to His purpose. So, kahit anong mangyari, it is for your good. Alam nyo kasi, God is omniscient. When we say omniscient, He knows everything already. No? Alam niya kung ano ang mangyayari sa future. No? That is that is what we call in His foreknowledge. He already knows what will happen. So, in His foreknowledge, hindi natin alam na nakikita na niya na ang taong ito ay magdudulot lang ng pain sa'yo. Or perhaps, magdudulot lang magkukos lang ng distance between you and God. Alam nyo, there should be nothing and no one to stand between us and our God. Kaya, if you are a child of God, hindi ka dapat ma-broken every time there is something that He does not give you or He does not allow to happen. No? Like that person that left you. Or perhaps you were set to go abroad already. Everything has been set. You already have a plane ticket. And suddenly, no, hindi ka pinapaalis ng immigration. And ano ang natural na reaction mo? Pain, no? Yung iba maiinis pa, no? They will get angry because they have spent so much and then they ended up in a ditch, no? So this is all mga sa Bisaya pagikatugutan sa Ginoo, mga outlookers, no? He allowed all this to happen for your good. For your good. Just trust Him. Tayo kasi we trust more on our plans than on His plans. No, parang mas wise tayo sa Panginoon. No? For us, we are wiser than Him. We are more intelligent than Him. We know better than Him. Excuse me, no? We are just human outlookers. We are so limited. We are not God. He is God. We are not. No? So, especially kung anak ka niya at paano ka magiging anak niya, you invite Jesus in your life to be your Savior and your Lord. So, there are two conditions, or there are two things that the Lord mentioned in this verse in order for Him to take the best care of you, or in order for Him to work things for your good. First is you should love the Lord, no? Sabi niya, and in all things God works together for those who love Him. How do you show Him you love Him? God loved us first. In our sinful state, He loved us first. How did He show His love for us? He sent His Son Jesus. Pinadala niya si Jesus Christ to die on the cross for us. So anong gagawin niya? He gave His only Son. Giving is for gifts only. So meaning, when He gave Jesus Jesus was a gift to us. So anong gagawin natin pag binibigyan ka tayo ng gift? Siyempre, we receive. Do we pay for the gift? No, we don't. No? So we just invite Jesus to receive the gift that God gave us and receive Jesus as our personal Savior and the Lord of our life. That is how you show to God your responding love to His unconditional and encompassing love. The second is, anong sabi ng verse uli? In everything God works together for the good of those who love Him and who are called according to His purpose. Okay, so the calling is for everybody actually, mga outlookers. But if you respond to the call, then everything will work together for good for you. If you respond to the call is anong sabi ng verse? In everything God works together for the good of those who love Him and who are called according to His purpose. Ano ba ang purpose ni Lord for us? Alam nyo, ang purpose nyo, why He created you is mainly to please Him. No, to please the Lord. And how is He pleased? How is He pleased? By bringing souls to the foot of the cross of Jesus Christ. So, yan. Once that we receive Jesus as our personal Savior and Lord, then we meet up with His expectation for us to serve the purpose for which He created us. No? So that's it. And when we respond to His love and we commit to we submit ourselves to the purpose for which we are created, then everything will work together for good for us. Kahit ano ang mga nangyayari sa buhay natin, let us just trust what He said, what He promised, that everything will work together for good. So, yan lang mga outlookers. Thank you so much. Take care. I love you all and God bless us.